All right, guys, welcome back to another episode of MEXI-CAN'T, either way. All right, today I'm gonna be taking a lot of people off. Today I am going to be putting these 2020 mirrors right here on my 1968 GMC Suburban. Yeah, people are really not gonna like that. All right, so I started a little bit here. Kind of mocked up some old mirrors here. That's kind of the way they're going to go. I'm going to mount it through that side, and they actually hold up pretty good. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to make some templates so that I can get this cut, so that I can make that match on those, because I want to be able to cut these perfectly like that, so we can get a good cut there. So I'm going to tighten that up. And tighten that up so we can make some templates for it here. Alright. See if you guys can see that. So see, that kind of fits in there. I made that cut just real generic. So on these, whenever I make this cut down here like that, instead of just making a 45-degree angle cut, I'm gonna make a template that goes here. That way I can get this rounded off the way I should. Hopefully be able to still put that plate on bottom so it covers it up. See this plate right here? So first off, this. Side and see what happens. There, I go get my grinder. All right, so we are going to cut this side of the line. Yeah, the marker's on the inside, but I'd rather start off. I'd rather start off with too much material and then just take some off as we need. Next side. Let's see how we did, people. did, guys. Alright. This one will take some more off the bottom here. Just start right there. Take one off that side. This side, whatever. This one seems to be tilted. Alright, let's take a little bit off right there on that one. Alright, let's see what happens. Take a little bit off this side. Loosen it. Let's see if that sits a little bit better. Here we go. Suck it in the way I want to. It actually works out pretty good. I still have a gap up here. I'll just fill that in with silicone or something. I'm not sure how I'm going to fill that in yet, but I can't cut it any closer. That's why it's going to sit on the inside. That's it, guys. That's what it's going to look like on here. We'll reinforce these metal brackets. I think I already made some of those brackets to reinforce that once we put it on here. Alright. Now, let's start on a template for the actual cutting of the door, which scares me more than this part. Mirrors I'm not too worried about. I can always get more mirrors, or don't have to put those on there if I break them. But once I make a hole in my door, it's kind of a pain in the butt. to fix. But that is why I got these old crappy doors to use to cut and to make a template out of. There. So rubber piece there. Let's see what I can park over here. Alright, so this is what we're doing. Let's see if we can do a template out of this. Start this way. I'll probably have to go bigger. The marker. Let's get it. Now we got our straight edge. Look at that backwards. Let's measure from this one down. First cut. We'll do it at 1 inch down. Now this is a very ugly cut. I just made it just kind of generic. Made it to fit, and I'm trying to make it a little bit nicer for her. That's why I'm making a template here. Alright, so edge. Let's do 1 inch down. So that gets us. Bottom or top? Top of bottom. Alright, so this is the top of the line. Let's do it this way. Start with that. So on. Alright, let's see, I up to this. There. See, it matches up to pattern here. Guess what? Lines match, edge is close. What do you think, guys? Should just be able to flip it and make the other one. There. Fine marks here. That's my top edge. Just a little spin there. Let's put them up in there. There goes that one. Okay, guys, so right about here is where I screwed up on my videoing. I somehow hit the time-lapse button instead of just regular record. So I'll just kind of fill you in on what I'm doing here. I'm taking off the old mirrors, obviously. I'm using my template to draw out where I'm going to cut. And I started cutting on the door. That was a little nerve-wracking because I'm cutting on the door. And if I screw this up, well, I'm going to spend a lot of time patching that thing back up because it's not going to be very simple to do. I'm cutting right in a weird little angle. It's hard to do. What some of you guys will notice that I was talking about in here, but obviously I screwed up the videoing. The little vent window has a spring retainer or a spring that puts pressure on it so that whenever you open it, it's not just flapping all over the place. Well, guess where it's at? It's right there where you're cutting. So you're going to have to cut off about 2 inches of that. I don't use that window very often, so I just cut it off, took the spring off. I'm going to leave them closed. I may go back in the future and put something on there so that I could use those windows again, but at the moment I am not. So if you do want to use them and you're going to use this, you're going to have to take them off and put some kind of spring retainer or pressure on it so that you can use them. And then I'm just drilling them out and kind of mount the mirrors. They actually come out pretty good, so check it out. Alright guys, sorry, camera died, but I got it mounted. How many people are going to hate me for this thing being on there? What do you think? I think it actually looks pretty good. The size of this thing really doesn't look bad at all. I really do like the way it looks. So this is the way it mounts on the inside. Got the wrong screws, so I'm going to get some round head screws to go on there. I'm going to have to grind those down a little bit so that the panel fits, but doesn't look too bad, right? Then I'll run the wires through the inside and we should be good. Alright guys, I'll bring y'all back for the final product, and then I'm going to do the other side, so I'll let y'all see how it looks at the end. Alright, thanks for watching so far. Alright guys, finish up the mirrors, final product. Let's see what all the haters are going to say, but that's what they look like. Now, I still need to paint them. I need to get another hub, another cap for the top, another glass here, and they're not hooked up yet, but they are installed. They're stable, look good. This is what they look like on the inside. Got a screw here, these two here. I'm going to get some round head screws, then paint those up white so it all match. Get my electric running boards on there. Give you a wide shot view over here. Looks like on this side. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some silicone in here, finish this up, just make it look nice and clean. But that is the final look, guys. With the way I have the Suburban set up, 35-inch tires sticking out, these things do not look too big on there. I know people don't like them, but I do tow a lot and I like them just for that, so I can see. All right, guys. I hope you liked this video. If you did, follow along. I'll be doing a lot more videos, upgrades on this one, upgrades on that one. Got some Jeeps to do and stuff like that. So hope you enjoyed the video. I know there's going to be a lot of people that don't like this. I know it's not classic, but I'm not doing this to make it a classic. I'm doing this because I like driving it, and I'm already putting a lot of miles on this thing. So I hope you guys liked it. If you did, please follow along, and we'll see you on the next one. Thanks, guys.